What's going on, YouTube? I'm about to make this a different type of video. It's not gonna be like this way. My replica belt. It's not one of those. It's not a wrestling video. It's gonna be a football video. It's pretty much a prediction video. The Thursday night football game just ended. San Diego upset Denver, but I'm not gonna worry about that pick anyways. I don't like choosing Thursday night picks, so I'm just gonna go with the normal Sunday night picks of this upcoming week. I don't even know what days I'm following, but anyways, so let me start this off. Week 15 of the NFL. My predictions and my picks. I have the phone right here with the games. So we have the Chicago Bears coming off a victory on Monday night, short week against the Cleveland Browns. Believe it or not, the Browns have been playing decent football. They've been competitive in every game. The Patriots came back on them last minute, pretty much, and stole a victory from them. I think the Bears are gonna win this game. They have Jay Cutler coming back, even though Josh McCown's been doing a good job as his backup. But I think the Bears are just too much right now. Matt Forte, Brandon Marshall, Martellus Bennett, and Alshon Jeffrey stepping his game up. I think the Bears take this game. I'm not going to give you scores because I just don't feel like doing it right now. Maybe if I continue to do it next week, I'll probably write it down and do some scores. But yeah, I have the Bears winning that game. Hopefully, you know, the Bears defense can step up because teams have been running all over them. So that's something to watch out. Next game I have 49ers in Tampa playing the Buccaneers. Buccaneers, again, another team that took a while to get into the groove of things and get a W. They're playing tough football as well. They're playing pretty decent football, but the 49ers are by far the better team. I have the 49ers winning that game. There's not much to say about that. 49ers the 49ers are 9-4 for a reason, and the Buccaneers are 4-9 for a reason. I think the 49ers are gonna get too much pressure to Mike Glennon. I don't think the running game is gonna do anything for Tampa Bay, and it's gonna be a long night in Tampa for the Buccaneers. The next game is pretty intriguing. It's a divisional matchup between the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts have been pretty shaky this year. They've had some big wins, but they've had some ugly losses as well. Texans are having a horrible year, a year that nobody pretty much expected. They just fired their coach. Their season is done. I have the Colts winning this game. The Texans have a lot of talent to keep this game close, but I just think that the fact that the Texans fired their coach and their season is pretty much down the drain, I think the Colts will take this one, especially since the Colts are home. They'll take it easy. Next game, New England Patriots against Miami Dolphins, a divisional game in Miami. Interesting because the Patriots now lost Gronkowski for the year. Again, they've been up and down on offense. So they've been finding ways to win, but the Dolphins have been not a sleeper team, but a sneaky team. You know, they've been pretty competitive. They did manage to walk away with a win in Pittsburgh last week. Pittsburgh should have won if it wasn't for Antonio Brown stepping out of bounds, but it is what it is. Dolphins got the win. I have the Patriots in this game. I don't see the Dolphins doing enough. Their running game is inconsistent, and their passing game as well. I think the Patriots will find a way to win this game as well. Warm weather might help Tom Brady, so I have the Patriots beating the Dolphins in a close game, though. Okay, the next game, Washington Redskins against Atlanta Falcons. Two teams who made the playoffs last year. This year, both 3-10. Both teams are playing horrible football. The Redskins just sat RG3. Kirk Cousins is taking over. I think he's a pretty good quarterback, but Matt Ryan's still the better quarterback. The Falcons still have more talent. I have the Falcons winning this one easily. Another game, pretty much one-sided. Seattle Seahawks traveling to New York. Seahawks are the best team in the NFC, probably the best team in the whole NFL, believe it or not. The Giants, what more do I have to say? A huge disappointment. This team is a shell of itself, and I have the Seahawks just running away with this one. Literally, I think Marshawn Lynch is going to just go off and explode this game. I don't see the Giants getting anything done in this game with the Seahawks defense. A tough night or a tough day for the Giants, in my opinion. So yeah, the next game, Buffalo Bills against the Jaguars. There's two basement teams, but it's interesting. Like, to predict who's gonna win. You know, you have the Jaguars at home, the Bills on the road. They're both bad teams. I had a tough one picking this one. I'm going to give the edge to the Bills. They both have the same record. I'm going to give the edge to the Bills because I feel like they're slightly better than the Jaguars. I think the Jaguars, Maurice Jones-Drew might not play this game. They're going to have Robinson from Michigan. I forgot his first name. The former quarterback of Michigan is probably going to start this game. They have a backup quarterback. Cecil Shorts has been a breakout player this year, but in the long run, I think the Bills, they can get pressure. I think they can get to Chad Henne. I think the Bills will end up winning this one in a sloppy game. I don't even think this game is going to be pretty to watch. Thank God I don't like either of the teams. The next game, the Philadelphia Eagles travel to Minnesota to play the Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings, again, made the playoffs last year. This year, they are who we thought they were. The Eagles are playing pretty good football. They're surprising a lot of people, including myself. I didn't think they were going to be where they're at right now, but the fact that the NFC East is the way it's been, and they've taken advantage of their schedule, I think the Eagles are going to win this one handily, especially if Adrian Peterson isn't playing. If Peterson plays, it might make things interesting, but I think LaShawn McCoy should have a pretty good game, and I think the Eagles will throw all over the horrible Vikings secondary. Then again, the Vikings have been playing decent ball for a 3-9-1 team, but I think the loss of Adrian Peterson would just show what that team is without Adrian Peterson. So the Eagles win this one handily. The next game, the New York Jets versus the Carolina Panthers. The Panthers surprising a few people, including myself, with a 9-4 record. I thought they were going to be pretty good, but not as good as they've showed. The Jets are a roller coaster. It's a lot of turbulence in New York with both teams, actually. But I just think the Panthers are going to run away with this one. I think the defense is going to do all the work, and the offense is going to do what it has to do to win the game. So I have the Panthers in that one. Try to speed this up. The Chiefs, Raiders at Oakland. I got the Chiefs. Chiefs are just a better team, better defense, better offense in the sense of taking care of the football. I think Jamal Charles is going to have a pretty good game, up and down, but I think the running game and the defense will carry the Chiefs to a victory and end up being tied. Well, they're still being second since they lost both the games against the Broncos, but they'll have the same record. We have the next games. The New Orleans Saints travel to St. Louis. It's a dome game. The Rams, up and down. You don't know what team you're going to get. The Saints, very good team. Again, I didn't think they were going to be as good as they are because I thought that defense had a lot more holes than since last year. They were a whole very bad defense, but they brought in Rob Ryan. They fixed the holes, and I think the Saints win this game. I think Drew Brees goes off. And yeah, I got the Saints in this one. We have the Cardinals against the Titans. The Titans, from reports, are next year they're firing the coach or getting rid of Chris Johnson. They're pretty much swiping the slate clean. I think they're gonna probably pack it in this week. Have the Cardinals winning this game, even though the Cardinals, they're 8-5, but they're turnover prone. So if Carson Palmer shows up and throws a lot of interceptions and they turn the ball over, the Titans can take this game. But I think the Cardinals are the better team. I think they're getting into a groove of thing. The groove of things. I think Larry Fitzgerald and Michael Floyd are help carrying the passing game. Carson Palmer, of course, is doing a fine job. I have the Cardinals winning this one. The Sunday night game, which I believe it got changed. Did it get changed? I don't know. I don't think so. I would have known. We have the Bengals, the divisional game. The Bengals against the Steelers. The Steelers need a win to stay alive in the playoff picture, in the wild-card playoff picture. The Bengals lead that division, of course. It's going to be a gritty game. It's going to be a tough defensive game. I have the Bengals winning this game because I think the Bengals are the better team. I think the Bengals will just control the tempo of the game. I think with the law firm Ben Jarvis McNellis and Giovanni Bernard, they'll control the running game. AJ Green, I don't see anyone on the Steelers that can stop him. So I got the Bengals beating the Steelers in a close game. I did forget the Cowboys game. I have another 4 o'clock game. Packers travel to Dallas, my team, to face the Cowboys, who have the worst defense in all of football. And the Cowboys dodged the bullet with Aaron Rodgers missing this game. That being said, Matt Flynn isn't that bad, especially knowing this system. I'm going to give the edge to the Cowboys since Aaron Rodgers is missing, but I won't be surprised if the Packers win because this Cowboys defense is horrible. Horrible. Mark Kiffin has to go. Jerry Jones has to step down. They need to go in a whole new direction, but it's not going to happen. I think the Cowboys that just went out, I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. 31-34, Cowboys win. Okay, and to the Monday night game, we have the Baltimore Ravens against the Detroit Lions in Detroit, in a dome. Baltimore defending Super Bowl champs. Detroit, a team who's been inconsistent, and I've said that a lot in this video because it's happened with a lot of teams. I have Detroit winning this game. I don't see anybody on the Ravens that can stop Calvin Johnson. I see Matt Elam was talking crap about Calvin Johnson, calling him old. Bad idea. I don't see anyone on the Ravens that can stop Reggie Bush. The only person that can stop Reggie Bush is himself because he tends to get hurt a lot. I see the Lions running away with this one. Will it be a high-scoring game? Possibly. Depends when Joe Flacco shows up. My phone just went off. But anyways, yeah, those are my picks. This video went a little bit too long. I didn't want to go this long, but hopefully if you finish watching the whole video, you enjoyed it. Again, Green Bay Packers against Cowboys. I have the Cowboys. I have the Bears winning. I have the Niners winning. I have the Colts winning. I have the Patriots winning. I have the Falcons winning. I have the Seahawks winning. I have the Bills winning. I have the Eagles winning. I have the Panthers winning. I have the Chiefs winning. I have the Saints winning. I have the Cardinals winning. I have the Bengals winning. And I have the Lions winning. Check you guys out.